stuff. He's like, you got to bring masks, you got to buy a camelback. You got to do all these different things. And I'm like, dude, it feels like we're going to war. Like, what is this?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of An Interesting Discussion Sometimes. I'm Haran. I'm back with the boys. We got Tarun, Christian, and Harsha. And this week, we got on a special guest, a returning guest, actually. Her name is Joyce. I'll let her reintroduce herself to the podcast.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, guys, for having me back. It's been a while, so
yeah, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years.
I know. So much has changed.
Yeah.
But my name is Joyce. I went to high school with Harsha and Haran, and have met Christian and Tarun through various holiday gatherings in Nova. Actually, wait, Tarun, I don't know if we've met.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Okay, we'll start with this, actually. So our friend Helen and Millen, and our other friend Millen of the podcast, they had a joint birthday party in December. So that's when Christian and George finally met each other for the first time in person.
Yeah, that was the first time.
But the reason why I want to bring this up, well, there's two reasons. But the first reason is Tarun had the chance of going, and he just said, nah. Like, and I tried to come to many times. I was like, there's some people like that you've met on the podcast that you can like come see like for real at the party.
Networking.
Yeah, networking, yeah. And he was just like, nah, man, I'm feeling tired. I'm just sit in bed, man. And I was like, Millen like wants you to come so badly. And he was like, nah, dude, I'm okay.
Was this after Cabo? This was after Cabo, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was beat.
It was a couple. There was some gap though. There was at least like.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I definitely could have, but like, dude, some days you just need to say no and chill, man. I mean, do I regret it? Yes. Did I make that decision? Am I proud of myself for making that decision, for saying no? Because I never usually say no. Yes, that is also
that is true.
Actually, I was surprised that you said no. Yeah, like, yeah, you're usually always pretty down.
Wow, you really did not want to meet us.
Yeah,
I think that hurt your case. Yeah.
I never say no, but I said no this time.
Well, what I do with for Millen and Helen.
Wait, Christian, you landed that night, right?
Huh?
Didn't you land that day and then came?
Yeah, I landed like that.
Yeah,
afternoon.
that's crazy.
But yeah,
dude,
that was
I mean, I couldn't
night.
after the Cox and Charles fiasco from last episode.
Who knows next time what happened to you? Yeah. But the other reason I want to talk about that night is because so Joyce, as we talked about last time at the podcast, it's called What's Appa. It's a rewatch podcast of The Greatest Show Ever, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and. So at the party, the other co-host, or one of the three co-hosts, Anand was also there, and I was like drinking a little bit, so I was getting a little more aggressive. And as the night went on, I just kept on pestering because basically at the time they were finishing up book 2 on their podcast, and I wanted them to do the trivia episode because I wanted to listen to it and like test my knowledge. But it hadn't, or like at least Joyce told me that they recorded, but it wasn't come out yet because it was Anand's, I guess, responsibility to get it out or edit it, I guess. And so I pretty much just yelled at him for like 3 hours that night. Just like every time I saw him, I was just like, well, you better release that episode. He's like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, man. But he did actually. I think he got it out like that day or the next day.
Nice.
So yeah, that was funny. But then I ended up listening to the episode and I got I didn't do that well, man. I feel like I don't remember. There's a lot of like minute details that I don't remember about that show that you guys always like ask questions about, and then I feel like a shitty viewer. But it was still fun to test my knowledge, I guess.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I honestly like would not know the answers either. Like when we come up with those questions, like we had to think long and hard about them. And I was so impressed with the people we had on for the season 2 trivia.
Yeah.
It was Jahan, one of the guys we had on. He just like, he killed it. Like he got every single question.
Yeah, it's not like this man had just watched everything. He
did.
Watch everything the day. Okay.
Oh.
He literally like binged it on like a road trip a few days beforehand. So, but crazy. I don't know, still very impressive. Yeah. And then the other team was also good.
They didn't keep up as well, but they were creative in the creative part of it, so that was good. You gotta have both sides to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so last time we talked on the podcast, you guys were on, or just to finish book 1. And I think you guys are just starting book 3 now. How's that like journey been? I know, like, I guess like recording's been a little less consistent since we talked back then, but I think you guys are back on a schedule now. At least that's what I heard.
We are, yeah. Well, we can't compare to an interesting discussion sometimes. Just the podcast.
Don't try to.
Our podcast idols. I'm serious. Every time like my podcast comes up with like friends, people I meet, I'm like, yeah, like my friend started a podcast during the pandemic. It was inspiration for me. So, yeah. Aww. But,
sorry, we are so bad at taking compliments. I don't know. This is happening so often recently. Everyone we have on is like, you guys are so great. Like so many episodes. We're like, no, dude, fuck off. This is so bad. We are so bad.
We suck. We're trying to, take a few pages out of your book for this season. So it's been going well. We've been committing to like once a month.
Nice.
Season 2 was really, really inconsistent. Like we went like 4 months without releasing, I think, at some point. So the consistency has been helping actually. Like we look at the analytics, not spy. We don't spy on our listeners, but sometimes,
we do.
You gotta, we definitely do. And I think it's been helping. Like I was surprised. Like, well, I always think nobody listens. Like,
we do.
You guys do? Aw, that's nice. But we've been getting more listeners for season 3 because I think we're actually consistent and not as trash as we were in season 2. But it's been fun. Book 3 is obviously the best, so I've been enjoying it.
Second best, but it's okay.
Yeah. And we've been selling more merch. So our
dude, let's
website,
fucking go, man.
Yeah.
Businessmen and
That's
women, let's fucking go.
You guys should sell merch.
We can think about it. We'll think about it. I feel like Avatar just like has merch. But like I think it's a lot easier to brand that than our podcast because we just talk about random stuff.
The only thing I would ever think of like selling is I thought about at one point like making QR code stickers and then just like slapping them everywhere.
Yeah, that's a good idea, dude. Like when me and Harsha were in New York recently, what do you call it? Like we saw some brand that had put QR codes everywhere. I scanned it and I was like, oh shit, it's a clothing label. I was like, that's how
yeah. That's the only thing I would ever think of. But you're not even selling that. You're just like doing like promotion sort of.
Yeah.
We can sell earplugs.
When it's not an interesting discussion.
That's actually great. That's a great idea.
So what kind of merch are you guys selling? I know is it hoodies and sweaters? Is there more than
a hoodie and a crew neck. Yeah, we only have one product, but it's live on our website.
Oh,
yeah,
crazy.
What's your website?
Whatsuppodcast.com.
Let's go.
Yeah,
so much.
I'm just curious, like how you guys are making them. Like, are you guys like embroidering them yourself or?
There's this website that like does embroidery for like in bulk. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I think businesses use it to embroider their logos onto a bunch of stuff. So you guys could totally use it if you are interested. I feel like you guys have some good design too. So
thank you.
Shout out to Rune, man.
The fans will love it. The fans will love it.
What was that noise? But you guys handle the distribution and stuff when people order?
Yeah. We kind of have so far just been distributing it like manually. So most people are like live in the Bay or are on the East Coast. So we just like hand it to them when we're around. Yeah. Would you guys rock your own merch?
Ooh. I think when like if you're all together like doing something like podcast related, I feel like then it would be appropriate. Outside of that, unless you're like wearing like a hat or you got like a keychain or something like that, like I don't know if I'd be rocking around with like my own brand. I don't know. I mean, at one hand, like it's good.
I'd do it.
Yeah, I would do it too. I feel like
it's good distribution, like it's good promotion. At the same time, I don't know. I mean, you gotta back yourself. So I guess there's no real downside.
I think. I mean, it depends on what the merch is. Like, if it's just our logo on a hoodie or something, I'll be like, nah, fuck no. But I don't think we would make that anyway. I think we would do something kind of like you guys, where
pull like Truan's face on a shirt, and then Truan can wear that.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I think I would do what Joyce and them did, where it's like kind of obviously related, but like not exactly, and it's like casual enough to where you can wear it and not like necessarily like it's not like a
oh my gosh
like a sellout of it, you know.
You know, it'd be so cute because isn't it like your guys' logo is like an asterisk or something?
Yeah.
You could use that. It could be nice and subtle, you know? Be like,
that is true. That is a really good idea.
Sometimes
Yeah,
asterisk.
I was thinking like also we could do like inside jokes of the show that could like become like a good like artwork design, but we'd have to brainstorm.
We should put the QR codes on the sweaters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
just like all the entire back of the
Yeah,
sweater.
the entire back, yeah.
2023, third, fourth quarter 2023, maybe there'll be some crazy ideas. Maybe.
Third, fourth quarter.
Non-committal.
But yeah, I guess to give more content about the podcast. So you guys like do a deep dive into each episode for each podcast episode, right? So like I guess you want to tell the listeners a little bit more so that they know what to expect if they ever check out your podcast.
Yeah. So check out the podcast. We basically just rewatch every episode of Avatar, and we like take notes and like try to analyze it and research the episode, and then we get on the podcast and just like go through the episode and insert fun facts or neat details or analysis that we come up with or that we've read. And then we give each episode a rating at the end, which has been really interesting to see kind of which one of us is the harshest and what the worst episodes of the entire season are, what the best episodes of the entire season are. So yeah, it's pretty fun. It's definitely just a great show, and we've been trying to get more of our friends to watch it too throughout. And yeah,
it's crazy how much traction like Avatar's gotten in the last like 2 years. Like enough for like Netflix to like spur on all the new like projects they're like attempting to do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Although I think so, we've been trying to get some of our friends more recently to start watching it. Some friends who have never seen the show before, and I think we kind of oversell the show a little bit because what I realized is I think we all have a lot of nostalgia associated with the show. And one of our friends started watching it and he's just like, this is dumb. Like, this is not funny. Like,
this is dumb?
For like,
anyway,
he wasn't being that harsh, but he was like, oh,
yeah, call him out. Say his name.
Clearly
Let's get his ass.
Show. No, it's okay. He still has time to change his mind. So I'll save his pride. But I was like, oh, maybe we should like not advertise it to people who've never seen it as the greatest show of all time. However, this podcast is for people who have already seen it. So I think we can all agree it's really the best show ever.
I think it's easily one of the best kids shows of all time.
I think it's because I also watched it for the first time in college, so I don't have any like prior experience with the show. I kind of felt the way your friend was feeling in the beginning of like book one. I was like, this is like, I don't even know what this is. It's kind of boring. Like I thought the first half of book one was boring for me until they got to like I don't even know, the fishes, the two fishes and the thing. But you could tell I could do good in the trivia. But I think after that, the show picks up, and I really appreciated it towards the end. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that because we told him you have to watch all of season one. You just have to get through to the end. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if he changes his mind.
Do you usually find yourself like, there's obviously like a huge like cult following, like kind of like what I'm saying. So do you usually find yourself like agreeing with like what the like hardcore fan base says with like their like favorite episodes and like how everything goes, or do you think you guys are a little more contrarian?
I think we're pretty basic and align with the rest of the fan base. No, I don't think there are any super hot takes. Yeah. Well, my personal hot take. Well, I don't think it's a hot take, but my co-hosts think it's silly. I love Ember Island Players, and I think that's one of my favorite episodes. I don't know if that's a hot take. I just think it's funny. I kind of like the funny, stupid, silly ones. Yeah. So maybe that's like a hot take to say that's my favorite episode of the whole show. But otherwise, I feel like we're pretty...
What happens in the episode for somebody who doesn't know the title?
Yeah, that one's the second to last one right before the season 3 finale where they go watch a play about themselves.
So
and
funny.
It's full of callbacks and stuff and makes fun of all the characters. Yeah, I think it's great.
So you guys haven't gone to that episode on your podcast yet, right?
No. That'll have to come in 2024.
I'll be sure to check into that one.
Yeah.
You better stick up hard for it on that episode. Defend it.
I will to my dying day.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the silly episodes gets a lot of harsh reviews from your podcast. I remember like the Cave of Two Lovers in like the second book. Like at the end of the episode when you gave the ratings, I think like Justin and Anand gave it like a 3 out of 10 or something like very low, and I was like, oh, that's kind of mean. Like, I mean, like it's like a stupid episode, but it's like funny. That's why I like it. I feel like you need to like. I feel like that was like one of the funnier episodes in the show. But
which one's Cave of Two Lovers? Is that the Zuko and Katara, whatever thing, or is that the dance?
No, that's the.
Well, we wish it was Zuko and Katara.
No, it was when they were still traveling to, I think, towards Ba Sing Se. It was like Aang, and it was like that guy singing that same song like over and over again, and like annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
Do you want to demonstrate, Huron?
No, I can't. I don't remember the song.
Oh, sure you don't.
Oh wait,
they're like secret tunnel.
They're trying to like cross something, right?
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, sometimes Anand and Justin are, party poopers, but that's okay. They're a little bit, they take a more intellectual approach.
I will say your podcast is very intellectual. Like, oh, shit. No, it is. Like, you guys do like a really good job of like researching each episode beforehand and like adding a lot more context that like you wouldn't have gone from just watching the show. Mm-hmm. It's pretty impressive. I think a lot of prep work goes into it.
Thanks. Yeah, we definitely read a lot about what the people have to say on the interwebs, and there's some really smart people out there. Definitely not all of those takes are our own, but yeah. It's pretty interesting how much people kind of get into it and analyze it. I would say, I mean, I like the show, but I'm definitely nowhere near like the craziest fan. Sometimes I'll just meet random people. Like, I don't know, it kind of comes up, when I meet new people, like after I'll come up sometimes, or I'll mention I do this podcast. And then there's some people who are so into it, and I feel like I can't keep up with them. I'm like, wow, I feel like
am I a fake host?
Fan. I know, I'm a fake fan. Like, they know way more than I do, but yeah, very crazy.
If you had to cosplay as one of the characters, who would it be?
Oh my gosh. Well, actually, what was it? 2021 Halloween, Justin, Anand, and I we did dress up as the characters. I was Katara, Anand was Zuko, and Justin was Appa. It's very cute.
So no one to be Aang?
Nah.
Aang's lame as shit,
That's mainstream.
That's mainstream.
Just kidding. They're all pretty mainstream. But no, it was cool. That was the first time in a long time I actually bought like a real Halloween costume that was like, pre-made that you get straight from the store. That was very fun. I felt like a kid. Again.
I can do Aang in a few years.
You're going to do Aang in a few years?
The joke because he's going balls.
Oh, yeah. Own it. There are other bald. Aren't there, I have a bald friend who has kind of been going through the bald Halloween costumes. So one is Aang. I think there's like a Marvel character or something.
Oh, Vision?
Superhero? Yeah, maybe that.
But Vision wouldn't really make sense. Who's bald?
Okay, I don't know. I haven't really seen any.
Drax?
You haven't seen any?
That'll take a lot of commitment.
Yeah, I'm pretty out of it.
Oh,
yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, to be fair, you're saving yourself so much time nowadays. But back in the day before, all the movies before Endgame, you should watch them when you get some time.
I know I should. It's been on my list. I'm pretty uncultured in a lot of things. I haven't seen that many movies or shows. But yeah, Marvel's definitely on the list.
What's the first on your bucket list?
I've heard Iron Man is really good, so I think I would start there. And also, isn't that literally the first one?
Yeah, I would just go in order if you're gonna watch them all.
Yeah,
just go.
I mean, I've seen some of them. Like I've seen Black Panther, I've seen Captain America.
Okay.
I've seen Avengers, but in snippets, like on airplanes, and I'll be in and out of sleep.
Right.
So probably I've seen the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys Marvel fans?
Yeah, I am, but I'm starting to question my fandom, I guess.
It's stupid now.
The quality has been diminishing since pretty much since COVID started, I would say.
Yeah.
which has been pretty poor. Yeah, but hopefully it picks up. I don't know. I haven't seen like the recent like Ant-Man and I guess that's the most recent thing I haven't seen.
It's shit.
You said sick or shit?
Sick shit.
I think their problem was that they're just like pushing out so much content in the last 3 years, and they finally like I think they're stopping or they're cutting down some of the shows, so hopefully it'll get better. But yeah,
because they're losing money, bro.
Yeah,
they're not growing.
They actually lost a lot of money from Disney Plus.
Imagine pushing out too much content. Couldn't be us.
Couldn't be us.
Couldn't be us. I guess it really couldn't be you guys.
Fuck.
I mean, to be fair, for the amount of prep work you guys do or have to do for your episodes, like once a month.
Yeah, no, once a month is pretty good.
Super good.
Dude, even the trivia episode, I recommend you guys, if you the listeners listen to that one too. Like a lot of the questions aren't just like a 1 sentence question. It's like a 3-4 sentence question. Like they do like a lot of like I guess like you guys have to you have to tease them and like think that it's one thing but then change it. But I don't know, everything's very well scripted. It's I feel because like I feel like when you do trivia, it's like a very quick, like straight to the point kind of question.
All right, man. Fuck me then, I guess.
No, I'm just kidding. You made a lot of questions, but
Christian, you do trivia?
No. So we had a trivia episode too, but it's not like any conventional trivia you've ever heard in your entire life. It's also like 2.5 hours long, so it's probably
it's not that concise. Yeah,
it is definitely.
No, that's good. That's like a full trivia night.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But it's definitely not the same level of work as actual research. It's just
For context, Christian, I mean, understandably, and more power to you for using it, but he used ChatGPT, and one of the questions was like, what?
This was like back when first ChatGPT first was kind of coming on, where it was like less consistent. But it's also on me for not double checking stuff.
Yeah. And then like one of the answers or one of the questions was like, which president is Abraham Lincoln, right?
Yeah,
and
I got the number wrong.
ChatGPT got the number wrong?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah. And there was like a couple other questions where they got some like information wrong, where I had to like double check before I validated the answers. But
that's really surprising.
Yeah.
Funny. Did someone like call you out on the answer being wrong?
Yeah, because like one team answered like the correct answer, and I was like, oh no, it's this. But then I thought about it, and I was like, and also the other two teams like also agreed that answer was the right answer, the one that they said. I was like, oh, maybe it's not. But somebody looked it up, and it was the right answer. I was like, how the fuck did ChatGPT get it wrong when you could just Google it? Like, you'd think an AI would at least have some like validation before it gave you information, but maybe that's one of the lessons to learn.
I trust ChatGPT with my life these days, so good reminder.
Oh yeah. Lastly, on the podcast, you guys. So for the intro for each of your podcast episodes, you guys do, or you have guests pretty much read through the intro for the Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I think we offered this last time, but we are here to offer our services again. If you do need 4 people to read an intro, or if you want to split us up.
Wait, Haran, haven't I asked you already? Haven't you already done one?
I haven't. No, you haven't asked me.
Wait, no way. Okay, I just haven't been asking you because I thought I asked you like super early on.
No. I have not done it. So I mean, also I've been asking. I just ghosted you, but I'm pretty sure I haven't done it, or I haven't been asked.
Oh my gosh.
But we can. Us 4 of us can do something. I don't know. We'll think of something cool to do. Spin on it, I guess.
No, I love that. Yeah, for sure. You guys could do one all together or something.
Yeah.
Or we're running out of friends, so you guys could be separate.
You guys also have that problem.
So I'll let you know. It'll either be all 4 of you, or we'll stretch out our resources.
We also do that.
Yeah. But yeah, like we said, you were on the podcast 2 years ago, and last time we talked to you, you were in Northern Virginia, but you are now you're currently in San Francisco. You moved, I think, a year ago. You're a couple months ago.
Yeah.
How's that been? How's California treating you? You enjoying it?
I have been enjoying it. Yeah, it's been great. I really like San Francisco. I like my apartment and my roommate. We live in a nice, very central neighborhood called Hayes Valley. Haran has visited.
I have. The apartment's
what do
very
you
nice.
think?
Your apartment's really nice. I remember the bathroom just like seemed very like elitist. I don't know. Like I felt a little elitist.
Whoa.
No, elitist is a bad word. It was just like very pristine. Yeah, bougie. That's the word I'm looking for. It was just very nice. I didn't feel right using that bathroom, but it was good. I slept on.
Bougier, actually.
You got
It's not a lot
bougier?
bougier.
Yeah,
What'd you
fucking
explain?
butler in your bathroom? What's going on?
How many
describe
plies
this.
is your toilet paper?
2, just a humble 2.
Okay.
Humble too.
But so recently I got an essential oil diffuser for my bathroom.
Very
Game
nice.
changer.
Very
Would
nice.
recommend everybody get one because every time I use the bathroom now, it's just amazing. Like the bathroom is my sanctuary. And
So what
else?
is that?
Oh yeah. for those who aren't
For those
elitists.
common folk. For those common folk.
Common folk.
For you
I have
normies.
Febreze. Is it the same thing?
It's like Febreze, but it's like all the time. It's like if there was if Febreze was automatic. It's just like a little glass jar full of essential oil, and then there are the reeds. There are reeds that stick out of it, and it like diffuses the scent. So yeah. Also, my bathroom is like the public bathroom. It's the one in the hallway. So we want to be. I want to treat our guests. Every time they use
It's
the
very
bathroom.
nice of you. Yeah, in our bathroom, the humidity, the fog, whatever. There's no fan basically, right? So then we have to leave the window open, and then we bought an industrial fan to just be on full blast, like pretty much all the time. We just go, it's not a great experience. I was like, oh, maybe we should get something for like scent wise for the bathroom, but it would just blow out the fucking window. Yeah.
It's okay. That'll blow the stink away anyways. So.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, Tarun, where are you living now?
I just moved to New York.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
recently?
you should come visit, man. Like month and 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
What neighborhood?
Yeah. I live in Hell's Kitchen.
Oh yeah, don't worry. We already have a lot of information to where
Yeah.
Trun lives. We're in,
Have we
in the-
like exposed his exact
Almost.
in the last
Almost.
month we've been giving
Okay.
Trun's been giving a lot of like hints
Yeah.
towards where he lives. So it's all gonna wrap him in a finale where someone just robs Trun's place.
Yeah, there's some dude in a basement somewhere, like connecting all the dots, like fucking narrowing down with each piece of information to figure out where he lives. So
Oh, gosh.
don't answer your door.
How many block radius do we have to work with here?
Honestly,
like
You could
3 or
probably-
4.
No, you could probably figure it out. You could easily figure it out, I think, because I mentioned a couple of happy hours that have like these certain deals that are like right next to where I live. So yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and if you really want to
figure
know where it
out.
is, just message one of us. We'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean, like, you want to cut out the middleman.
Slide into the DMs of
Yeah.
interesting discussion. Hopefully, someone other than Tarun will be answering.
There too. Yeah. But yeah, I visited Joyce back in March when I was at Stanford. And yeah, it was fun. We went out, got brunch. The one time we got brunch, we had to like wait for like an hour and a half because we were the only ones that got up early enough. Everyone else joined later. But we just walked around like Chase Center. That area is actually really nice. But it was pretty empty. I think it's just relatively empty besides game days, I'm assuming. But
Yeah, it was nice. Actually, that like night where we went out was one of the drunkest nights I've had in San Francisco. Actually,
really?
yeah. Well, normally I don't go too crazy or anything. I feel like I know my happy place,
Wow,
like my sweet spot.
That's a
and I'll just
superpower.
ride it out.
That is a power, yeah.
I'm pretty proud of it, but that night I think we ran into one of my coworkers at the place we went to, and she was like going crazy with some of her friends, and they ordered a bunch of AMFs, and I think I had never had one before, and so I just like was drinking from their AMFs.
Yeah,
and
those are
we
strong.
literally like woke up the next day to go to brunch, and I still felt drunk, and I was like, I've never experienced this before. This is horrible. Yeah. Haran, such a bad influence.
Yeah, my bad, man. My bad.
Yeah, you're bad.
that weekend was crazy, honestly. I blame Carker for that one. He was a big enabler that whole weekend. So fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, have you explored most of the city already by now since you've been there for a while, or just still like things you want to go see nearby that you haven't gone to yet?
I mean, San Francisco is a really small city, so I think I've seen. Well, it's a small city, but also, yeah, I guess there is a lot more I haven't seen because I don't have a car and I feel like the public transportation is not super great. So I've really only stuck to like the few neighborhoods around me. We call it the tri-state area. It's the 3 neighborhoods that like just border Hayes Valley. So it's kind of, I don't really leave this like 1 mile radius that much, but no, it's good. I feel like there are like always more restaurants I want to try. Maybe like more hikes. Like I feel like if I did have a car, I would have a much better like experience of the Bay Area because I think a lot of what it has to offer is the nature. But no, so far I just stick to the city. But the city's nice. I think I really like I like the weather, although sometimes it's a little bit too cold all the time. It's like it's like sunny, but it's just like a few degrees too cold at all times of the year. But at least it's always like sunny, so you can do a lot of outdoor stuff. And then I like the parks a lot. So yeah, it's been quite nice.
If you had to replace one aspect of SF with an aspect of Nova, what would it be?
Ooh.
Her parents.
Nova.
Her house. Her car.
My car. Well, I actually don't even have a car anymore. Well, my high school car, I guess, was always my parents' car. So I don't necessarily have like rights to it when I go home. Sadly. But what do I miss? I mean, I miss seasons, honestly. Like, it is a little bit too cold at all times here. And so I know, like, on the East Coast, the weather has been really nice recently. And I'm so jealous. It's been, like, 80 degrees? Like
it was like 90 last week, yeah.
Ooh. Okay, that's definitely, like, a little
crazy.
hot. But, no, like, I like for it to get hot, like, when it's spring, summer. So I miss that, yeah. Sometimes it's just still too cold.
What kind of weather are you getting right now in SF?
It's always, like, 55, I would say.
Ooh,
damn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I miss that. What else do I miss about Nova? Just kidding. No, I do like Nova. Yeah, I don't know. I was in LA this past weekend, so I was in the suburbs again, and I was like, yeah, the suburbs are nice. So, I don't know. Sometimes
That's
just get out to the suburbs. Were you in LA?
I'm in the suburbs I guess I'm suburbs. I'm in Irvine right now. I just moved into my apartment.
Oh, wow. Oh, you guys, everybody's moving. When did you move in?
I moved in on Wednesday. Well, this past one, like a week ago, essentially, from recording.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I totally could have seen you.
It's fine. I was like pretty much busy every day. We were just setting up this place. My parents came with me. But yeah.
Yeah.
What suburbs were you in? Just out of
I was in
curiosity.
Arcadia. It's in LA County. So actually it would have been a little bit far from you. But wow. So this is your place. Looking good.
Yeah, people want to know what it is. It's
box.
Yeah, it's just a box.
Yeah, what's that box, Ron?
I got an air mattress box. I got a bed frame, and a light. That's all I got right now. And it's doing the job. I got a desk right now, so yeah.
Nice. Where are you working? Or have you started work? Or why'd you move to Irvine?
Yeah, my job at Siemens is the office is in Costa Mesa, which is like pretty close to Irvine. It's a hybrid job, but the office hasn't actually opened yet, so I kind of just moved prematurely. But eventually I'll be going in there like twice a week, I think. So, but yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I love SoCal, so I hope you have a good time.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know too many people here, but it should be fun. Even the weather here has not been like amazing. It's been like a little chilly, but hopefully it gets a little warmer later. Yeah.
Hey, just come back to the East Coast, man. You know, like 75 today.
Yeah, 75 is great weather, in my opinion.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
New York not good either?
It's just like it fluctuates a shit ton, man. And then like when it's windy here, it's really fucking windy, which on a cold night back, you know, it's just it's kind of rough. And also the temperature in the subway varies a lot as well. Like sometimes it's freezing and then sometimes it's just unbearable.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Tarun, are you working in New York or?
I mean, I guess I could. I'm remote. I don't go to the office, but
okay.
That's just because none of my team is there. But I feel like now that I don't have to drive like, you know, an hour in traffic to go to the office, maybe I will go.
I heard some gossip about Capital One that they're changing their policy, that they're turning into 3 days a week mandatory in May.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to me because I have a remote something or other. But yeah, the other people
Very
get
formal.
The other people get fucked.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess so. You're just permanently remote, so you don't have to go into the office.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You just get to have fun in New York all day, every day.
Dude, yes.
Has it been like really crazy since you've moved in? Like, I feel like New York is just nonstop, and I feel like that was probably especially true when you first get there.
It's exactly how you described it. I mean, like the first couple of weekends we were here, like there was multiple nights where we ended past like 3 a.m. and it's so hard to hang. I mean, it definitely chilled out, recently, but dude, they weren't kidding when they said, the city never sleeps or whatever. Some bullshit like that. Like it's constant. But I like it. I think it's my vibe, so it's fun. Although the one time I was down to really go out when Harsha visited, I didn't make it out. So there's that.
Yeah, so you shouldn't feel bad
when I get there.
Yeah, so you shouldn't feel bad that like he didn't show up the one time that he was going to see you, and like he slept the one time that he was going to go out with Harsha. So it's just a pattern of behavior. So you shouldn't feel bad.
It's like his favorite. Like he'll always flake on like his favorite people.
Yeah.
If Tarun shows up to hang out with you, he probably like
doesn't like you.
Also, congrats, Harsha. I haven't seen you since you got engaged. Oh
yeah, thanks, Joyce.
Holy shit!
I know. I mean, I've been hearing all about it. I'm a loyal listener, but yeah, very exciting. Congrats to both of you.
Yeah, thanks. It's crazy. This episode will be released after I get married.
Whoa!
No,
congrats!
On being married. Wow.
So crazy,
right, Christian?
No.
Oh,
no? It's the weekend. It's the week before. It's the week before, like the week of.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Close enough.
Oh, that was kind of lame now.
Congrats on being engaged and soon to be married. Very
honestly,
soon.
I'll take the extra week, but yeah, thanks, Joyce. Yeah, it'll be crazy, like 1 month. So,
is it crazy? You seem pretty chill right now.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's just like constantly stuff going on, and like I had to practice dance with these guys and like those type of things. It's just like,
wait, are you guys dancing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, there'll be videos. We'll have somebody take a video of it, so it'll be everywhere. We probably use it to market our podcast. Should we have like a podcast QR code at the end?
That's what I'm saying. It's
like a watermark. Just
Yeah, and then like just like small things that just keep coming, and like family's gonna be here, so soon I'm gonna be kicked out of my room, and it's just a lot of stuff. So it is really crazy.
What's been your favorite part of planning? Has it been like all stressful, or has there been like a part that you enjoyed?
I mean, there's stuff that we enjoy. I think
she didn't say we. She said you.
Oh, me. I think so. A lot of like the smaller like decorations and sign stuff is stuff that Amrita's actually like doing by herself, kind of. Nice. So like helping her with that has been kind of cool because like I feel useful. And it's cool to kind of do it without having to spend money on it, and because the rest of it's really expensive, and then like spending that time with her doing that, I feel like that's good because that's like the one thing where we don't have to like take other people's opinions. Like a parent, like they just they don't care because it's like doesn't cost that much anyways. So we have like mostly full like ownership of it. I think the other part that I liked was picking out the venue, because that's like the biggest thing that I could see when I go to a wedding is like the place, and I was like, this place is good. So but yeah, those are the two big things I'd say.
What about all the tastings? That's fun.
I didn't go.
Don't you get to eat cake?
Yeah, no, we ate the cake.
I didn't go to any.
Yeah, we ate the tasting.
Yeah, we ate we ate the cake.
Let's go.
Our dads did the tasting for like the lunch and dinner stuff, and then Amrita did the tasting for the cake, and I guess they also had some. I wasn't here, so I didn't get to do it.
Yeah, Harsha recently moved to Chicago, Joyce, for school. So he has been gone for a couple of months, but he's back now.
I'm back now, but...
Oh, permanently back, or?
No, just for I took the quarter off from school for the wedding, and then I'm going to go back in the summer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I hope you love the cake.
Yeah, I did actually,
because
it's
good.
No, because last weekend we actually just went to the baker lady's house and just picked up some cupcakes that are like.
Why'd you say baker lady?
I don't know, what do you call her? It just
a baker could be a lady, right?
A bakery.
I was trying to remember her name because it's just at her house. It's not like a establishment.
Isn't it Sue? Isn't it Sue?
No, Jamie. Went to Jamie's house and got some cake. So it's like cupcakes that are like flavored like the cake is going to be. So I got to try a chocolate coffee and I like the flavor. Oops. But those flavors, I tried them.
It doesn't matter. Dude, your wedding, when this comes out, is in like 6 days. It's okay.
This is such a long-winded way to explain what the
Well, I didn't let her know. I didn't let her know that I didn't try a slice of cake. It was a cupcake. So
That's fair.
Yeah, the texture could be different.
Yeah. It actually also like
Portions are
melted
off.
on the car ride home because it's like been super hot as we talked about. So I use a fork, but
Well, a lot to look forward to. You get real cake someday. Very soon.
yeah. I will get to freeze a layer of the cake to eat later. So I'm excited for that.
Nice. Invite me for that.
I don't think so.
Well, guys, you know how a cake is layered. You know, there's different parts to it. It's all separated. So we're going to separate this podcast with an ad, and we'll be right back.
And we're back. So this weekend, actually, Trun and I will be attending Coachella. So I think that's our first music festivals. I think, is it your first music festival, Trun? I don't know if I'm speaking.
Yes.
Okay, good. We've never been to a music festival before. I've always been like dreaming of going to one. I don't think Coachella was ever on my list just because I never thought I would ever do it, but here we are, and I'm going to be doing it soon. So looking forward to it. But Joyce, I know you've been to one music festival, maybe more than that in recent memory, but do you have any like just general tips or like just recommendations for us before we go to our first one?
Yeah, I was a festival bae back in the day. No, that's so fun though. I'm so jealous. I wish the lineup is so good this year, and I'm just not hip, and I found out way too late. So
Harsh is making some faces.
Frank dropped today.
Oh yeah, I got a question from one of our top listeners. OMG, how do Tarun and Haran feel about Frank Ocean dropping Coachella weekend 2?
That Amrita?
Please. No, just an anonymous top listener. So. Please. And then her second question is, do they care? I think Tarun said he was excited, right?
So here's the thing, right? I like Frank, and I'm not like some diehard like cult follower like he has a lot of, but I just think it's ridiculous. Like last week, you know, I'm paying a lot of money to go. A lot of people are paying a lot of money to go see this fucker. He's headlining it, right? And like I feel like you have like a moral obligation to at least show up and like sing for a little bit. It doesn't need to be some crazy shit. Just sit on a stool in front of everybody, put the microphone in front of your mouth, and sing. Just 10 songs. Like, he has so many bangers. It could be any of them. And he didn't do it. And he starts talking about all this stuff. And then now he like dropped out. And like, it's not even like, not only is it not fair to the people that are like attending the festival, but for all the people that are like the crew, the dancers, the people that set everything up, the logistic, like everything. It's so unfair to them because I'm sure they spent just as much time as him, you know, like putting in a lot of effort to like set everything up. So I just feel like if you're going to take on that responsibility of being a headliner at a show, you should just at least show up and do something for them. And I think that it's kind of whack that a lot of his like cult followers are like, oh no, Frank didn't mean to do it. He's not to blame or whatever.
Yeah, they're just apologists.
I think he is, bro. Like, I mean, I don't think you can defend that behavior. Like, sure, he might have had his own problems that we don't know about or whatever, but like, I don't know. I don't think this may be ignorant of me, but I don't think it's that difficult to just show up when you have kind of everything done for you and you're getting paid.
Yeah, that sucks. Haran, were you looking forward to it?
Yeah, like too. And I'm not like I like Frank Ocean. I don't think I know as many songs as like a lot of his fans do. So, I mean, like, he wasn't like one of the main reasons why I wanted to go in the first place. Like, I'm not too bummed about it. Honestly, I was surprised that he even showed up in the first place. So I guess I mean Weekend One really even got like a real performance out of him anyway. So I don't know if they were even happy that he came. But yeah, I mean, like, I think he's not handling it in like a professional manner. I guess that's where like I get annoyed by it. But at the end of the day, I'm not too fussed, I guess. But actually, my bigger, I don't know, I'm annoyed, but more like question mark is like, because they got Blink-182 to like replace him, which is just so. I mean, I don't know if it's very last minute, so maybe it was hard to get like a different artist. And Blink-182 is pretty big to like a pretty big artist especially for a lot of the white folk out there. But it's just like, I mean, they're not bad. It's just like, I mean, when I listen to their songs, they just all sound the same. Mm-hmm. So I don't think I'll be going to their performance this weekend, unfortunately. But I don't know, maybe some people in our group are going to go instead. I don't know.
Did Frank do something like this before? Because I remember when you guys were talking about like going to Coachella, you guys were like, "Oh, I hope Frank actually shows up." Like,
yeah, I told you he was not going to fucking show up, and so the fact he even went to Weekend One was crazy. Because I like Frank a lot, and I saw a comment on somewhere, it was like, everything's shitty about Frank Ocean except for his music, which, if you think about it, like, may be fair. Anyway, so yeah, he was supposed to headline Coachella like 3 or 4 years ago, and then dropped out like right before like that weekend. So
yeah, that's crazy.
No wonder everyone was saying that he wasn't going to show up. I wasn't sure what his reputation was. But.
Yeah, he's been a very like hit or miss like by showing up performer. Like when he performs, like usually it's a pretty good deal, I think. But I think he has just such a bad track record of like just being there, which is really whack. But yeah, given all the other circumstances, I mean, like Stern's saying, like, you gotta handle it better. I was talking to a friend earlier where it's like, yeah, you can understand like all the shit that's going on like in his personal life, and I guess he got injured or whatever. But at some point, you have to be professional enough to either like know that you're not ready to like be your first show back from some like a tragedy is to headline Coachella. Like that's just bad expectation management. Where you're just gonna go from 0 to 100 pretty much. Yeah, you got like you're getting paid. I think the leak was like he was getting paid like 4 M's like to headline Coachella.
4 M's?
2 or 4. It was either $2 or $4 million.
Wow.
Yeah, to do what was supposed to be like a 90-minute set or something like that, or maybe 2 hours. I don't know how long it's supposed to be there, but
wow.
Well, another thing I think is whack is like I think the boys talked about this before, but he has this like elusive, mysterious like vibe, right? Mm-hmm. And like weirdly, I think no, people like him for that reason, right? Because they can't get enough of him. Yeah, and that's why I feel like they're like in a way like positively reinforcing this behavior, from him. So
yeah, that's a bummer. Wow, Frank Ocean is canceled. I mean, I feel like he must not like people probably won't ask him to play at music festivals anymore, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, the reputation is just going. Yeah,
but it sounds like he did this like 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't know.
There's probably. I don't think he'll ever return to Coachella at this rate.
Yeah.
Then again, like I think having his name up front and center is sold definitely hella tickets, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a lot of like huge Frank Ocean stands out there like in the world.
I mean, I don't think Coachella would pay him $4 million if they didn't think that he was bringing in more than $4 million worth of value, which
fair, very fair.
So I mean, I guess shout out to Coachella. You know, they made a big move, big business move.
Yeah, I'd argue there's some pretty heavy Frank Ocean stands in the group that you're going with. So I'm curious to see how they.
Oh, their takes, yeah.
Who are you guys going with?
I don't know how to describe the squad.
It's a very ragtag squad.
College friends, New York people, SF people, LA people. Does that cover all of it? I don't know.
I think that's yeah.
There's a person. I think there's a person from Chicago and Seattle as well.
Wow.
Covering all the bases.
I don't care about them. So
We got added to this.
Really
we got added to the squad through a college friend, and she knew a bunch of other people who I guess I knew other people, and then just we ended up having like a group of 24 people, I think, that are going this weekend. So,
whoa,
keeping tabs with everyone might be kind of crazy, but
double entendre for some people.
But yeah, it should be a good time. I guess when you went to festivals before, I'm assuming you went with a much smaller squad than what we're rolling up with.
Oh yeah, no, it was literally just me and my one friend from college. We went to Gov Ball. It was the two of us and her high school friend, and then we went to Lollapalooza. It was just us two also. So the two of us really went through a festival phase. But yeah, I think at Lollapalooza there were some other people from high school who were there. But it was fun. Yeah, I definitely want to go to more festivals. It's just been a while, but
you go to Outside Lands in SF? You're gonna go?
I have not been to Outside Lands. I've been thinking about it for this year. I don't know if I like the people enough to commit. There's also this really great hack, which I recently learned about, which is you can volunteer and you do 2 6-hour shifts, but they give you a 3-day pass. So it's kind of nuts. And I was thinking about doing that. Yeah. Because the one day is just not worth it. And then I don't know which day I want to go to. And I feel like I don't know enough people, and they're not all concentrated on one day where I would want to commit to a 1-day thing.
That's fair, yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, might do the volunteering thing, but yeah, it's a pretty cool deal. I think you have to pay $35 to secure the volunteering position, but
still worth it given how much it.
I know, it's a good deal. Yeah, Outside Lands apparently is really fun. So if any of you guys want to come, to get a squad together.
Can you sneak me in as a volunteer? Is that part of it?
Dude, honestly, I think some people definitely just sit outside of the park because it's only a section of Golden Gate Park. So if you just sit right outside the fence, you can hear all the music.
Yeah, I remember I was I was close to wherever the venue was for in Chicago. I forgot what that park is that has it. That was in 2019 when I went, and we could just hear all the music from where we were sitting in the building, which is kind of nice. But
yeah. Poor man's festival.
Yeah, the common folk, the common folk tactic.
For the common folk, yeah. I'm just giving some more common folk tips, me over here, me the elitist over here.
Yeah, sorry, you're talking about tips for festival.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I have any tips. Also, I feel like Coachella's on a whole different level.
Yeah,
but
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I feel like it'll just be dusty. That's what I've heard, especially for the second weekend. But we snuck in alcohol, so that was nice because we didn't have
to pay.
We were in college, so we didn't have money.
Oh wait, yeah. Also, you probably couldn't get alcohol there anyway, right?
Yeah. So actually, we had fakes too. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's expensive. Food, drinks are gonna be really expensive.
Yeah.
So we did Ziploc bags full of vodka, and you just tuck it into your pants or your bra or your shoes. So that's a good tip. I don't know. Maybe Coachella will be more intense with security. I don't know, but that was good. Other than that, yeah, just I don't know, it's just chill. I think honestly, most of the time you're just sitting around on the field and having a good time. Nothing crazy. People are nice. I feel like people are friendly. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah,
dude, that's a big thing, right? For public safety, everybody kind of has to be watching each other a little bit. Yeah. So,
who are you guys most excited to see?
I think for me, Metro Boomin.
Oh my gosh, they're there.
Yeah, and he's bringing The Weeknd, and I think Don Toliver will be there.
That's
which
so
I'm very excited about because both those fuckers can sing crazy.
Yeah.
And then I think Calvin Harris. Hopefully he plays some of his.
I'm so gassed for Calvin Harris.
Yeah,
that was the one reason why I really wanted to go. He's one of my favorite EDM artists, and yeah, he's headlining, so I had to go. Also, Bad Bunny should be fun to watch live, I think.
Oh my gosh, I am very late to Bad Bunny, but I got really into him after I went to Puerto Rico in January, and he's like Puerto Rican and stuff. Everyone's obsessed with him. Also, just everyone generally is like, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
very
saw
big,
it.
and
He
I'm
did.
just not cool and not hip. But
I'm pretty sure in January he
exciting.
did like a live performance in Puerto Rico, like in one of the cities, and like it was wonky. Like it was like at a gas station, and it was the videos I saw on TikTok were like nuts. Like people on the street were going crazy. I'm pretty sure I messaged Helen, and Helen was like, "I think they already left, or you guys had already left by then." And I was like, "Damn."
yeah.
I don't know if that was even where you guys were at, but it was still pretty crazy to watch.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, no, he's really big. But I know. And then I was sad because I only learned about the Coachella lineup like after I was in my Bad Bunny phase, and it was like Frank Ocean, Bad Bunny, and Blackpink. And I was like, this is the perfect lineup for like me, Gia, and Helen. So it's Frank Ocean for Helen, Blackpink for Gia, and Bad Bunny for me as a new Bad Bunny fan. And then, I mean, obviously it was way too late to like get tickets and go, but I was like,
Damn.
I've actually never really listened to Blackpink, but I'm really fucking down to go because I saw some performance, dude.
Exactly.
Crazy,
they're like
crazy performers.
Yeah, I think that their performance talent is like insane.
Yeah,
like the dancing, singing, and then they all have solo acts too. So yeah, I've heard like I know a lot of people who didn't even go were watching the live stream, and they're like, yeah, it was crazy. They're coming to SF. I hope I can get tickets to see them, but they got some crazy fans, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure they have a lot of crazy fans in SF too, especially.
Yeah.
If you guys don't go and watch Rosalia's set on Saturday, like I'll actually hate you for it. Because I saw some of the clips of hers last weekend too, and she did a cappella for like one, and she just sang like so crazily well. Like I know like she's a pop artist, so like you obviously there's like some talent in there, like you know, but like when you see people like actually like full on singing, like I don't know, it just was super impressive. So you gotta check her out.
I'm down.
I think she's right before the headliner on Saturday. I might be wrong about that, but
Huron, I feel like me and you will probably be listening to mostly the same people. I don't know if we'll like split up.
The hell? Don't group me with you.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I know as many artists going to Coachella than like maybe I should. So I might like just. I might just like listen to a bunch of them like tomorrow. Just like listen to random songs, just so like I familiarize myself with who I would want to go see. Also, Gorillaz is on there. I think they're going. I like them a lot too. I want to see them.
Are they EDM also?
Never mind. We can split up.
Nah, they're like alternative. I would say. Wait, what'd you say?
So that's where you're gonna split up.
Gorillaz is good, bro. Yeah, the alternative. I just like the singer a lot. He was part of like the singer's weird, bro. He was like in a punk rock band in like early 2000s. Then he switched up to Gorillaz after, and like still like pretty popular. So shout out to him for changing with the because like he just like changed completely like how he was like singing. Like he went. I mean, like Gorillaz is like a mix of like different styles, but like when you go from like punk rock kind of to like what he does now, it's just like a weird change, but he does well. So, but yeah, Coachella should be fun. Sure, me and Turin will have a good time.
Christian, Harsha, would you guys ever go to Coachella, or have you been?
Nah, man. I mean, I think I would rather like listen to the music. I don't think festivals are like the place to go. Like, I mean, like, yeah, you can like go listen to music, but I feel like festivals are more about the experience than sometimes the music itself. So I think I would prefer like one act shows or like just concerts or something like that instead, where even to an extent that's still the case, but you're not so worried about like, oh, I haven't drank water in 8 hours, like am I gonna die? Which like is a joke, but also like at Coachella,
it is true.
That could definitely happen.
No, yeah.
So, that's true.
Yeah, me and Haran literally bought Camelbacks. So
like with the straw.
Yeah.
So putting all vodka.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No,
I love boil. If you
boiling vodka.
Yeah. If you leave it on your back for long enough, it'll boil and all the alcohol will come out. It'll just be water.
Do you guys have outfits?
Oh, that's what I want to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me your outfits, Ron.
Did you guys buy new Coachella fits?
I bought one outfit, but it's pretty much like I don't like it that much, honestly, but it's too late now to do anything about it. So
you'll make it look good.
Yeah, so basically I watched White Lotus, like a lot of people did in December, or November, I guess, and like a big thing about like that show was like the guys were all wearing like matching like button downs with shorts combo, and I was like, oh, this is pretty sick. So when we went to Cabo for Harsh's batch party, I bought one green one from a place that I will never shop at again. I will not make that mistake. I'm not even going to talk about which place it is because that's
legendary.
Yeah,
it's crazy you would never talk about Shein.
Don't name them, man. That's free advertising.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know about their very bad just labor conditions and everything like that. I didn't know about until
Haran.
Yeah.
It's not just labor conditions, bro. It's children.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I mean, that's part of it, yeah. So then I got like another one off Amazon like recently, but honestly, like it looked a lot better in the photo when I put it on myself. So maybe it's just the model looks a lot better than I do, but it's whatever. I'm not like too fussed about the outfits really, that I think a lot of people are, but also I don't think a lot of the hopefully a lot of the influencers aren't coming this weekend, so I won't be judged as hard. I don't know.
True. Tarun, you're into fashion, right?
Yeah. I mean, originally I wanted to go kind of hard and like push myself to like, find stuff. And I it was one of those things where, what's the word? Oh, procrastination. Yeah. So I just didn't look. And then I was like, because it's just like so much work, right? Like I don't know where people find like the crazy clothes with all these different like insane patterns and all that stuff.
Shein.
Yeah, the kids are so creative there.
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm basically doing something similar to Haran, where I'm reusing some of the outfits I wore for Harsh's bachelor party in Cabo.
Shout out Harsh, honestly.
Yeah.
Wait, Harsh, can we wear our bachelor clothes like this weekend when we hang out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, just take some Instagram stories,
Yeah.
fake background.
Yeah.
That could be good. That would be a good Instagram story for the weekend. Like me trying to take a photo of you and Christian take a photo.
Aww.
Yeah, when me and Harsh are like sitting on the couch after we made dinner and you're fucking in the middle of a rave. Yeah, I think that's really gonna go down well.
No, we'll show you our $30 pad thai that we're gonna get. Whatever the price will be. Yeah. I'm not
$30? I feel like that would be pretty cheap.
Yeah, honestly. Actually, pad thai here like now is like $20, bro. It's crazy. It's like just normally like at a Thai restaurant. But Harsh, you never answered Joyce's question about going to a festival.
Oh, I think I want to try one, at least, just to see what it's like. I think one of the reasons that I didn't go to Coachella is just because it's too close to the wedding. But I think I'll try Lollapalooza first because I'm going to be there, so I don't have to travel. So it's like kind of like
so true,
a little cheaper. Like you're still paying a lot to go, but it's less commitment, and you're just like even if it's not fun, you can just go home. So I'll try that one first and see how it is before branching out to travel to go see other festivals.
I'll be there, bro. Wait, not this year though, right? Next year?
No, we'll go this year specifically.
No, next year, please.
Okay, yeah, next year, sure. I heard Frank's coming.
Oh my god.
I'm there.
Yeah, I think that's why I was like considering outside lands too, because you don't have to, if it's right there, you don't have to pay for housing, travel.
You can return back to your bougie bathroom after a day.
Yeah, my bathroom, my bougie plate, my elitist apartment.
Elitist is such a
I didn't mean to say elitist, man. It was a mistake, man.
I also think now that like we've been kind of close like the past week or two to Coachella, like my roommate who previously went last year was telling me like all these strategies, like, yo, you got to bring like throat coat for the cough because you're gonna be like singing so loud and like inhaling all this dust and all this stuff. He's like, you got to bring masks, you got to buy a Camelback, you got to do all these different things. And I'm like, dude, it feels like we're going to war. Like
This is what they bring to war.
Where we're dropping boys.
We just minimize what all the soldiers do.
Dude, I live a comfortable life, bro. It's not like I'm going like I don't even go hiking, bro. The hiking is enough dirt for me, bro. I can't go to Coachella. I think I might die.
That does sound really
that's
intense.
That's why you want me to stick with you. So I protect you.
Yeah. Actually, we went to when did we go to Six Flags, bro? When was that? That was Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had never.
Not Six Flags though, but yeah, King's Dominion.
Oh, King's Dominion. Yeah, whatever. I had never really rode roller coasters that much, growing up, and definitely a bit of a phobia. But Haran was there by my side, holding my hand the whole time, and I hope at Coachella.
One time I let go, and he's like, "Don't you fucking let go!"
I was so fucking mad. I was like, "Get back here!
Get back here!"
I know you didn't mean it like that, but in my head, like Haran's like riding the roller coaster, and you're just dangling from his arm, like off the side. like
I want to keep my hand. I wanted to keep my hands up. That's the fun part of the ride.
Couldn't do that. Stupid. I also didn't like that. Like, well, obviously, like I don't have contacts, right? So I had to take off my glasses for all of these, and there's something. I think it's worse not being able to see anything. It's just a blur.
That is pretty scary.
That was my first ride was like that when I was young. I took my glasses off and I was just like, honestly, kind of made it better.
You're a fucking weirdo, man.
I know. I really enjoyed my first roller coaster was the Harry Potter Dragon one in Universal.
Same.
We're in the ride together.
Let's ride. I think so.
Let's ride.
Also, we did the Intimidator, which is like for those of you who don't know, the insane, huge, colossal, whatever, like goes 120 billion miles per hour, all that stuff. We did that like late at night. And so like going up, you could see the sunset, but then it was so high that it took so long that like it just got dark. And then
the ascent was not that long, bro.
It was so long.
It was like 20 seconds max.
Dude, that is so long, dude. That is so long. Anyway, it was dark and I had my glasses off. Like usually when you could see where the roller coaster is going, right? So you can kind of brace yourself for like which direction it's gonna like swing you. Yeah. I couldn't do anything to that, and I also couldn't see anyway. So I was just like, my head was bobbing left to right on this seat. It was just hurting, and I was like, this is not fun. I don't know why everyone thought it was so good, bro. It's so stupid.
Dude, I had to go sit in I wanted to go sit in the front because I always went on the coaster on like the second or third row. But I wanted the front row is like the hypest place to be when you're on a roller coaster. But then everyone left, man. No one would stay in line with me. Harsha was going to, and then he dipped.
Yeah, I dipped because the other line of people were like catching up, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather just go. And we sat in the second or third row. It's like pretty front enough.
Wow. Adrenaline junkie.
It's okay. I made a friend with another solo rider there.
Wow.
Forgot his name already. Nice guy.
Hold his hand?
He's like, don't you let go of me.
Joyce, do you like roller coasters?
I do, but I think I would not. I would be too scared to sit in the front of a really intense roller coaster. But I would be like solid middle on most roller coasters. Except maybe, actually, I don't know. Intimidator sounds a little scary. I think any of the ones with like the 90-degree drop, I didn't do any of those. Like there's the Griffin at Busch Gardens.
The Griffin. Wow.
Yeah, I was too scared to do that one. I know, right?
What about the funnel cake?
Just VA things. What?
So what about the funnel cake?
Ooh, I like funnel cake. Wait.
Okay.
Just.
That's so random. It's so random. You think is that a type of ride or something?
Yeah. That'd be a crazy ride, though.
I was actually thinking that because I was like, funnel cake kind of looks like
right.
Funnel cake. You're all twisting, turning. That's what I thought you were talking about for a second.
Yeah, we should keep that idea to ourselves, guys. We're onto something here.
A funnel cake.
Harsha, is it too late to change the cake at your wedding to a funnel cake?
That would be crazy. And then also build a roller coaster in the venue or something. Where did you, or I don't know, where is the wedding? Or is that personal information now that we're the date?
It's in Chantilly, so
you guys got 5 days to come see us there.
Yeah.
If you make it, we'll do a live meet and greet with you guys. We'll have a booth set up at the front.
Even though anybody that listens to the podcast like regularly, definitely already there.
Yeah, it's just at a hotel there, so pretty
Nice.
close to our house. So that's nice.
Close to your house.
George is trying to map
Chantilly.
I know everything I need to know.
What happy hours are available near you?
Yeah, I actually don't know a single thing next to it, so maybe somebody else will find out.
Yo, Harsha, what if I tell you? What if I tell you there's a McDonald's near it?
Perfect.
Post game,
Yeah, Uber Eats.
pre-game, post game.
Is there gonna be a post game?
Fuck yeah,
Yeah, that's the plan.
Bar Louie.
Fuck no.
Dude, I
Not
tell you
leaving.
that I went to so I was in Ashburn like 2 weekends ago, and we watched UFC fight at some sports bar, and then after that we just wanted to like go to a bar nearby, and in Ashburn the only like bar that's open that late is unfortunately Bar Louie. Not unfortunately, that's not a bad place, but then we pulled up and it was pretty much empty, and it was like 1:00, but then like they had like one section reserved for like a wedding after party, and like they had a DJ there. So then we managed to like finesse our way over there and like talk to the bride and the groom and just like started like dancing with them. So all I'm saying is Bar Louie's a spot.
Bar Louie. Yeah, I've been to. It's the one in Loudon, right?
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
I go, it's like popping. There are always so many people there.
I love that place.
That's so not true.
But no, our after party will just be in the hotel in the suite somewhere. I don't want to go there. Yeah.
Yeah, or some randos like Haran will just like
Yeah,
and kind of be friends.
Well, there are some other places that are open though. I thought that late. You should check those out.
Oh, the other
time,
one,
Haran.
the Thai restaurant becomes like a bar too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't get in
And then
there.
there's
Actually,
one more.
that one
Oh,
was
okay.
they wouldn't let us in. They looked at us. They're like, nah.
Get hate crimed? What do you mean by that?
I don't know. They just said no. I think they're at capacity. I guess everyone from Barley went over there, or no one went to Barley because Barley was actually like empty. And I thought it was like it'd be because I thought everyone just goes there, but I never been to Barley. I don't think I'll be going back, unfortunately.
Good.
Fortunately.
Not too much else going on in Loudon, I guess.
Yeah.
You see yourself going back home, or you got summer travel plans, Joyce?
I'm planning on going back in May. So that would be nice. I think I try to go back home like twice a year.
Oh.
So summer and then holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be stopping by New York. Maybe I'll see you.
Dude,
Tarun.
say what's up, man. When are you coming?
Yeah. I'm coming the week of May 15th. Yeah, no,
Okay.
we should hang out. Yeah.
Yeah, I
We're
will
like
see
kind
you.
of the plan.
I'll be
Wait, no, I'll come find you actually.
No, he'll be at the
No, he won't be. I don't think he'll be there.
I will be here.
Oh, really?
He'll be back. He'll be in Virginia. He'll be
I'll be at the
Oh,
wedding.
sorry, I missed that. Oh, that's the wedding. Wait.
It's the week right after the wedding. Right?
Oh, it's
It's
the
a
week
day
right
after.
after the wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Because like kind of the point was to go see Helen because she's like graduating that week.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
so that wouldn't have made sense if it was the week of the wedding.
Joyce is like, I'm here, Helen. Where are you?
Explaining to do.
Helen's at Bar Louie.
How many days are you staying? Do you know in New York?
New York, I think probably like 5 days.
Oh, so then maybe I will see you. I'll probably be back by that weekend.
Nice.
Unless you guys don't come back to New York. You just stay at Yale. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it
Oh,
out.
no.
Why don't
So
you
we
go-
ended
why
up-
don't you go
so
to
actually
Helen's
we're-
graduation too, Jordan?
We're
she
not
didn't
actually
invite me.
going to Helen's graduation, turns out. That was the
Oh.
original plan, but now we're just hanging out in New York.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you, Joyce.
know.
I'll see you there.
Yes, yeah.
Jordan didn't want to take the 2-hour train to New Haven.
No, Helen's too cool to hang out with us. She's going to be busy. And then also it's a 2-hour train ride and kind of far. So,
Yeah. Is Millen coming?
oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Good. I mean, if he's not, then I'll definitely see you, you know?
So if he does,
Oh, true. That was what was holding us back. Yeah. It was all Millen. Glad to hear. It wasn't me.
Millen, if you're listening, I'm joking, but realistically, you're probably not listening, so it doesn't matter. Thank
Yeah,
you.
if you made it this far in the episode, that's impressive.
no, side note, while we're on the topic of Millen, I've never seen this dude like physically where he's not been absolutely 100% destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Like, shout out Millen, because he's a fucking tank, bro. This dude will show up drunk, leave drunk, go to bed drunk, wake up drunk. This dude's a fucking animal. Anyway, sorry.
That's so funny.
Continue.
But yeah, Tarun, have you met any of the, like, I guess, podcast guests who you didn't already know after starting the podcast? Or have you been flaking on everybody? Like,
George wants to know if she's like really sliding or not.
I think I've met everyone except you. Or no, not everyone. Sorry, that sounds.
Wait,
bad.
what? That's a crazy
everyone,
take.
everyone
That's
within
not
our
true.
everyone within our realm. Everyone
I guess,
within
yeah,
our
I'm just
realm.
asking about, like, TJ people or, yeah.
Is there any TJ people I haven't met?
Pranav, outside of
Wait, Pranav, you already.
No, I count those.
After the podcast.
I've been known him.
after
Like-
the podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Like, and like Christina, you've seen before.
Yeah. I saw Christina recently,
see.
actually.
Oh, in New York?
Yeah, that was cool.
Nice. Nice. New York squadron's deep.
Dude.
I think you're the only one, Joyce.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy.
Cool.
Wait.
I'll fix it in a month.
Wait, Tarun, have you met Kunal? I don't remember if you.
Oh, yeah, you met Kunal at Tech.
Was that the only time I met Kunal?
No, I think you might have seen him.
That's what I'm saying. Is like I don't know about since then.
Oh, I guess yeah. Since we're doing Harsh's thing, we're like after we recorded. I don't know.
Dog, you're right, bro. Yeah. But once is enough.
Kunal asks about you all the time, man.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
He actually
sounds
had
like a
asked
bunch
about
of
you
cat-
though a couple times. No, he actually had asked about you a couple times. Like he's like, "Oh, let's do around too."
He is in the city. I mean, I'm sure I'll see him around.
Yeah, why don't you?
yeah.
why don't you go
There's
see him right
only
now?
like a few
You
million
are?
people in the city.
Joyce, I'm bringing Kunal.
Perfect.
Oh, you need to bring a
Haven't
buffer
seen
to
that guy in
hang
a
out
while,
with
too.
Joyce.
That's crazy.
Buffer?
Dude, you just don't want to. Yeah, okay. I'll just put on a disguise or something. Or, just one-on-one would be way too awkward or sad. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
I'm glad
bring
the truth
everybody
came
we know.
out. Yeah.
We'll bring everybody. We'll fly the rest of the boys out,
And truth came
so they can hold your hand. That'll be okay.
What you say, Haran? It's what you say.
Yeah. But like, what's the line? Like the truth came out.
Oh.
What's the next line?
This is
And
why
I
you're
didn't
going
know
to.
what to do.
Oh, what song is that called?
Yeah, I just know that when the truth
What song is
came out.
I think it's the truth came in, actually.
Yeah.
The truth came out. The truth came in.
Yeah.
Wait,
Is
then
it
what?
what you say?
Haran.
Wait, what?
That's it. That's a sentence.
Wait,
Wait,
wait, what's the sentence?
Truth came in. Haran.
What?
Oh my god, what's
All
happening?
right, arms break. All right.
This is
This is the time where we have to usually end the podcast.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Jason Derulo, for whatever just happened in the last 30 seconds. But Joyce, is there anything you want to? I mean, you've already plugged your podcast, but do it again.
Yeah,
do
absolutely.
it many times. Also, are there any just general messages you want to share with the with the podcast listeners right now?
Yeah. Last time you told everybody to listen to the Taylor Swift song. So, you have anything like that you want to push again?
Oh.
You also told everyone to listen to like "Cold" by Vinay remix or something. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, best song ever.
Best song ever.
All
All right, still standing up to it.
Still, yeah, it 2 years later still holds up. So
Okay, I wanted to ask you. I wanted to
By
ask if you still.
remix.
I wanted to see if you
Yeah,
still
yeah.
remembered it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't remember what Taylor Swift song I plugged. So
I mean, I think you're a fan of all their songs.
that one didn't. Yeah, that one didn't hold up. I guess. Yeah. Well, in general, I'll plug Taylor Swift. I guess. Yeah. Listen to the podcast. I already promoted it so much. So if you
never
don't check
enough.
it out at this point, then it's okay.
You're just like Tarun. You're fake. You're fake like
yeah,
Tarun.
you're just like fake, like Tarun.
Don't be fake like me, guys. Give it a listen.
It's like an ad.
Can that be the intro for your guys' podcast?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll have you guys on very soon. So yeah, check out the podcast for when the boys will be on it. So
Yeah.
if you love them, you'll love us.
Yeah, and George, if you need trivia for book 3, me and Tarun can do a team effort, a tag team effort.
Oh my gosh, for sure.
'Cause I think
I'll definitely
we've
keep that in mind.
seen, or I think we're probably the biggest fans of the show out of the 4 of us. So
Yeah. Okay, amazing. I'll
Yeah.
see you guys in 2024. But yeah, thanks for having me back. It's
Of course.
so fun
Yeah.
and good to see you all.
always good to
And-
have a fellow podcaster on the podcast. someone who really understands the grind that we go through, you know?
I know it's hard
relax.
being famous, you know, like, it's a tough life. Like no one understands.
And in your case, rich too.
But yeah, like we said, be sure to check out Joyce and her podcast. We'll leave information in our Instagram at Interesting Discussion. So be sure to check that out. Or we have cool guest posts and just general clips and stuff for our podcast. If you liked what you heard, be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Give us a follow on all those platforms. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.